Okay, well, we'll keep going. That was quite a long battle. But like I was saying, I'm honestly shocked that was not the end of chapter 4. And I was talking about, excuse me, Nintendo Direct. I think I was talking about Tales of Symphonia right before we started the fight. But yeah, it just was talking about that. I might pick it up. It depends. If it's like a fully priced game, I will probably not. If it's like 40-ish, maybe. Okay. Oh. Okay, just landscape. Sonic Forces. Apparently that was shown in the Japanese Direct and not in North America's. Oh no, it's really a cutscene.
I wonder, how do you think Ethel felt? Was that really what she wanted?
This is my personal opinion, but life's defined by moments. Your acts define you. I think she found value in that. To achieve something in the limited time left to her. One defining moment was what she chose.
You think Mimi feels the same way?
I gave you my opinion. I'm sure Mio has her own thoughts on the matter. Although, I know she doesn't have that much time left. And hence, my being here now.
So, you've chosen your path.
Until now, I was afraid to take that first step. But now, I can do it.
Man.
You really think they'll come?
They'll come. You can count on it.
Yeah? And then what? If you want to give them a hug, you can count me out of it.
I want to show something to Her Majesty.
Yeah? And what's that then? I mean, she's not even...
She needs to be there to see how hope dies.
What's this about now?
She can see it. Her Majesty occupies the same niche of existence as we do.
Where's the next check?
Let's go someplace else.
Pretty close. I'm not gonna fight him. I should though. And I should change my classes because... Oh, low battery? I did not charge my controller. I guess I didn't charge it all weekend and just played Splatoon. Kind of a fail all around.
Just past that gate, we'll find the Colony 11 garrison. Beyond that is a residential zone. From there, There's a road to the castle's main gate.
Gate penetration would not be easy. Expect huge battle.
Yeah. So we'll take a detour through the hovering reefs to the right and swing around behind the castle. That's where we'll find the ether mine and freight entrance I mentioned.
Understood. We shouldn't be hanging around here for long. Let's make for those reefs, as you called them.
Good. This way. Follow me. Guys, get ready to fight.
Yeah, if my controller dies, I will just... Please don't just one-shot me. Just let me go. I'll just use my Joy-Cons. I'll just swap over to those. But yeah, Sonic Forces. A game that kind of doesn't really have me excited, but keeps me interested. They didn't show this in the direct, but this was, I don't know if it was leaked or if it was from another like site. But there's fishing in it. And I mean, I would say that's an okay alternative to not having a Chow Garden. I mean, it doesn't look super, like, in-depth, so maybe not. But it looks like they really are trying. I mean, you could have tried, you know, something that, you know, is kind of known to be wanted, but... I mean, I'm still, like, thinking about getting it. At launch. Like, not waiting until it's on sale. Oh, this is not smart. What else was there? Oh, the I remember what was kind of like probably the biggest factor of me picking up Sonic Forces is the new God of War coming out either the same day or like a day apart, because they did show a new trailer of it at the State of Play, which was the same day as the Nintendo Direct, which is weird, but okay. And it just looks so good. Like well, I guess I can't say the first one. The one before Ragnarok is such a good game. And like I'd finally have like something to use my like PS5 for, even though Elden Ring is still there and is still the best way to play it. They have not fully fixed the problems with PC yet. Which is upsetting, because that would be the way I would want to play it, but so be it. I mean, I'm hopeful they'll still fix it. I think there's, like, they mentioned, like, a handful of like optimizations that they still haven't implemented, so they're probably working on it. But I would imagine they're probably splitting, like, fixing the game and like still developing content for it at the same time. Because there's no way we don't get DLC for Elden Ring. I mean, there is a chance because Sekiro didn't get any DLC, but like Elden Ring is not Sekiro. Like everyone got Elden Ring.
What I expected. I'd say we were moving in sync, right, Tile?
You think you're all that, do ya?
And now I don't even remember what I was talking about. I know I was talking about God of War. I don't know why. Oh, it was PS5. Yeah, and I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna get Tekken. I'm not a Tekken guy. I can't go. I'm more excited for Street Fighter 6, which is, I would assume, coming out, you know, not that like long from now. Plus with like Tekken 8 kind of looming around the corner. I know like relations are like bad between like Capcom and Namco. Bandai Namco. But I would think they'd want to start, you know, hustling to be there before Tekken. They showed the new Yakuza, which I don't really have a comment on it. I've been meaning to play through Yakuza, and I did try the first game, like Yakuza, the first one, just to see how it ran, and it runs okay, and like it seems fine.
What do you reckon?
I just didn't have like a good time to
Stick to the plan.
really play it.
It's over here.
So it's just kind of on the back burner for whenever maybe there's a game drought. Or I'll start doing the meme and we'll only play them on Fridays. And then that's like, man, that's a lot of Fridays. Like I have them all except for Like a Dragon. I bought them all when they were on like a really good deal on Steam.
Please work with me a little.
You what? You're supposed to be following me.
I'm gonna have to fight some of these elite guys.
Leave it to me. I'll have you crying by the end. Uppercut, slap.
And was fast. Yeah, I should turn the control when your guys change. I would really like them to combine and heal. But not much else. Honestly, state of play was not crazy, at least for me. Like, God of War seems to be the game of the year. At least for PlayStation. Game of the year for everyone. It's probably going to be Elden Ring. What else did Nintendo show? Oh, Fatal Frame. I've never played a Fatal Frame game, but I've always seen them. And honestly, I'd like to give it a shot. Oh, they should Fire Emblem, but I've probably talked about Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem. Why is it so hard for me to say it? Fire Emblem. Before I'm not too into the series. Didn't get Three Houses. I haven't really played it since Awakening, which was good, but it didn't really get me. And I think it was mostly to do with how the next release was handled, the 8, having multiple versions and multiple routes. Like, I booted up Digimon Survive after beating it, and I don't know if I could get myself to do the alternate routes. So just the idea of like, oh, this game has this route, this game has this route, and there's a DLC route, which is the real one. And I'm like, that's too much. And then Echoes, I didn't get. And that's all I can remember off the top of my head. I swear there's one I'm missing. I mean, if Tokyo Mirage Session counts, I did not play that either. Hmm. Okay, I'll probably have to switch controller soon. No level ups. And you know what? I forgot to change. Forgot to change class. Oh, and I forgot to even put in a new gem. I will do that after class. All right, what do we need?
Leave the enemies to me.
Okay, we'll do that. Then we'll need another healer. Oh, more medic. Perfect. Still needs to tank.
Where better to
Okay.
monitor the battle than
Keep
on
him
the
healer. Level 8, level 7. Okay, we'll just keep it like that. Kind of an easy swap. Yeah, and it auto did my equipment, which I'll accept for now. Probably not ideal, but it does cut down on menu time.
You're a lifesaver. You're a lifesaver. Energy grenade.
It does attack quite fast. You guys heard that car. That's kind of a, I don't know where this guy is coming from, but it's daily now. This guy just drives up and down the road. And like there's nothing really I can do about it. I mean, at least until like the roads get icy, won't really be able to zoom around then. I was thinking about chain attacking, but
This is what we're
we
made
just chain attack.
These are worth a bit, right?
We're sliding down.
What kind of place is this?
Well, there was another game that they showed in the direct that they had, like released that day. It kind of reminded me of. There was a game it looked like, and I couldn't like pinpoint it. My head wanted to say like Little King Story, that old WiiWare game. So I'm like, no, that wasn't really like that. It was the one where the guy was like, it was like an RPG, but like you just walked around town and talked to people. Just looked so familiar.
This means there were no holes in my strategy.
Man, this is the grind area. Like, if you didn't level up, like, this is the area you would be going for the level ups.
Something so valuable here.
Oops, they found us. Eyes over here.
Thanks.
Uppercut.
Good going, Uni.
Oh, they showed Kirby remake, but again, I'm not huge on Kirby. Like, I was maybe gonna get Forgotten Lands, and I didn't. It's not likely I'm gonna be picking that up.
Fight with focus.
Stay on your toes. Yes, go for it.
And like Breath of the Wild 2, oh my gosh, we can't call it Breath of the Wild 2 anymore. Tears of the Kingdom. I mean, I'm sure tons of people are still going to be calling it Breath of the Wild 2. It's been, what, like 3-4 years since they like announced it was happening and didn't give us a title.
Come after me, and that's what you get.
And Pikmin 4, honestly, pretty excited for it. 3 was okay. I wouldn't say it was fantastic. It was at least fun and enjoyable. The only thing I would really like put my 2 cents in for with Pikmin 4 is to like put a little bit more emphasis on the dungeon part of Pikmin. And I like played Pikmin 2 once because I hated Pikmin 1 and I was like a little baby when I played it. It was my first GameCube game. And that game is tough. Like if you're a kid. And like it kind of put me off Pikmin. But like 2 and 3 are just like superior games.
This is what we're made for. Yeah.
So, you know, it happens.
Watch your footing, guys.
But that's what I would love to see come back is the dungeons. Like the emphasis on like multitasking in Pikmin 3 was fine. But it was already pretty easy, so like using the touchpad, well, it was a Wii U, I guess. I don't know how they do it on Switch. I would assume maybe it pulls up a different menu or a map screen or something. Because I didn't even pick up Pikmin 3 on the Switch. Because I did play through Pikmin 3 when it initially came out. You know, you kind of had to buy it if you owned a Wii U. It's not like games were coming out like crazy. Played through it once. I think I played through it again a second time. But it's The second time I'm like, yeah, this game is kind of, you know, you're just going through the motions. Learn about this, you go to this level, you do that, leave. You know, it is a little bit handholdy until quite a bit later, and then the game is over.
Here we go, guys.
I don't know if they did anything in the deluxe version that kind of changed it. I would kind of think it was just Pikmin 3 and all the DLC that came out for it, and not really anything else. At least from how it was kind of shown, it did not look like, oh, there's more story, there's more this. You know, white and purple Pikmin are obtainable in not just the challenge mode. And like it could totally be there. I just didn't really put too much attention on it myself. And I like that they were pushing Pikmin Bloom. And by like, I mean, I think it was funny. Because it did kind of come out, like, very subtly. And I don't know if it was, like, a soft launch in, like, certain areas, like Canada. Because I had already played it and was like, it's okay. It is just kind of like a fancy, like, step counter. It is not like Pokemon Go. It is very walk around, just like, you know, just walk. You know, if you walk a lot, it's just something to have on you.
Operate it like so.
And like, you don't really raise the Pikmin. You just kind of plant them, and then after a certain amount of steps, like, they show up, and you can use them to, like, find items. It's not too thrilling, especially if, like, you don't walk.
Topographical info updated.
They're on us. Orders?
Level 38 guy.
Eyes over here.
Maybe this is like a bit of like a DPS check. Like, hey, if you can't get through this area, like, you won't beat the boss. Seems a little like that, and that's what I would do. Like, if I was making like an RPG, I would kind of want to make sure like you're not getting stuck.
I don't want to do this. You're in our way.
All set and ready to crumble.
Come here! I got something for you!
You're a lifesaver.
I mean, I think it's an okay system. Like, instead of putting the check like in the boss by the time you get there, you know, put it in the area before you get to him.
You see me in action, Mimi? Sure I did, Sana. You look
He really got active.
away from me.
Ever the paragon. We have superiority. Push through. Enemies broken away.
Maximum velocity.
I am gonna fight him. Getting a little too close for comfort there. Oh, also, I don't think I said this last time I played this. I think this is something I discovered off stream. The way you get different recipes is you find them like at the outpost. Like you're supposed to rest at one of those rest stops, and one of the options is like order food. It was not cooking, it was order food. So I actually did earn a couple different recipes that I haven't really been using, but I was kind of wondering what was going on with that mechanic. Getting killed? That okay. I probably could have done that better. Oh, maybe it wouldn't have worked. Alright, gotta go big on this one. In fact, I think I screwed up. Yes, I did. Nice. Okay, you cannot dodge that one. It's so weird how some of these moves look like you can move away from them, but then you can't. That was special attack. Don't knock me down. This isn't gonna kill, but it'll definitely hurt. No break. That's okay.
Stubborn mutter.
Yeah, definitely can't avoid it. I'm in so much trouble. Yeah, the guaranteed evade actually was very helpful there. Pretty big toughie.
Thanks to Tyron's direction, no doubt.
It worked because you carried the plan out to the left, Neil.
We're sliding down.
Never seen this place before. There's plenty of black fog. How come the annihilation thing ain't happening?
I couldn't begin to guess, but I'd say the castle has something to do with it.
Hey, do we want to rest?
You know, I realized I didn't talk to the other Nopon.
Good to add more
So I'll have to
names.
go back to that other camp. Get us a little gem.
We could do with some food.
Oh, I needed that.
Ah, there we go. It's good to keep a record.
Let's get going. There it is. Black fog, too. Few enough numbers to sneak around.
Is Colony 4 gonna be safe, do you think? They should be okay. We haven't seen the light for a while. I think that's a good sign.
Let's move. The fact that we killed consuls must be old news at this point. Could have made examples of a few people by now.
They ain't expecting us to sneak aboard, though. We've got them with their pants down. Let's get in there, mess them up, get out. Bish bash bosh.
Actually, they may have already anticipated our moves.
Nah, mate. Come off it.
Think about it. How would they have known where we'd be? Can't be a coincidence. I mean, sure, it could have been intuition on Ethel's part, but we have to be realistic.
So it's a trap. You want to turn back?
No. We'll go. We can't turn back now. We can't allow their deaths to have been in vain.
So you would entertain the risk?
It does sound bad.
You know, I think I kind of like it.
Okay, I'm just gonna jump over here,
Time to take the fast way.
and I will probably take another quick break. Have to use the bathroom, and I just sipped the last of my mug of water. This looks like we're gonna get another cutscene, so we'll probably go after the next cutscene.
Let's make our mark.
Oh, thank you for stopping right here. Okay, I'll be right back.